Her message came at 3:14 a.m. "You won't be joining us for the trip. My mother prefers to keep it only her family." Just like that. After I paid for the flights, the resort, the private villa she hand-picked with her sister, poolside, ocean view, all inclusive. No apology, no explanation, not even a period at the end. I stared at the text, the blinking cursor mocking me beneath her words. No, we'll talk later. No, please understand. Just silence. I sat on the edge of the bed. She wasn't next to me. She had already left. We had planned the trip 6 months ago. A family getaway. Hers, not mine. She wanted to show off, prove she could finally give her mother the dream vacation she always whined about. She couldn't afford it, but I could, so I did. She played grateful, for weeks, smiles, soft touches, whispered promises. Then she told me I wasn't invited, because her mother preferred it that way. Her mother who never liked me, who once told me, straight-faced, "Men like you don't build families, you buy them." At first I felt embarrassment, then confusion, then something colder, something sharper. Why didn't she tell me before booking? Why didn't she cancel it if her mother felt that way? Why did she wait until everything was paid? I didn't respond to the message, not immediately. Instead, I opened my laptop, pulled up the travel site, our login, the one only I had full access to. Clicked through the itinerary, first-class flights for 5. Checked the linked cards, my cards. She hadn't even tried to hide it. She had added spa upgrades, extra excursions, 1 for 2, not 1 for me and her, for her and someone else. A name showed up on the excursion booking, T. Delgado, not a family member, a man. I checked her messages, her photos, the hidden album. Of course there was a hidden album. They always have a hidden album. I didn't get angry, not in the way she expected. I just started pulling strings, one by one. Tuesday morning, the day of the flight. She was already at the airport. I watched through the travel app, live updates, seat assignments, gate info. She messaged me once, "We're boarding. Don't make this harder than it needs to be." I didn't reply. Instead, I pressed "Cancel all reservations." The screen went gray. Funds returned. Villa locked. Flights voided. Spa appointments gone. And the final touch? A fraud alert on the account she used for upgrades, flagged and frozen. She would find out at the gate. When her mother's platinum heels clicked toward a counter that no longer recognized her name. When her sister's voice rose. When he stood there, awkward, pretending this wasn't his idea too. And when the realization hit that the only man who paid for their dream trip never planned to go with them in the first place. She came home 3 days later, sunburned, angry, silent. "Are you proud of yourself?" she asked. I didn't look up from the paper I was reading. She tossed her phone onto the table. "They wouldn't even let us rent a car. Your fraud report flagged my accounts." I nodded, folded the paper. "You said your mother wanted only her family," I said calmly, "so I respected that." Her jaw locked, eyes glossy, not tears, just rage. "I didn't think you'd actually freeze it? Cancel it? Turn it into a memory no one wants to talk about?" I shrugged. "That's what happens when you forget who's holding the strings." She stared at me, not with sadness, not even with hatred, with fear. The kind that comes when you realize the person you underestimated was never asleep, just watching. She doesn't ask for anything anymore. Not money, not forgiveness, not answers. She moves through the house like a guest now, quiet, careful. She thought love made me weak, but I was never in love. I was invested. There's a difference. She made her move, expected me to beg, cry, apologize, but I'm not that kind of man. I don't shout, I don't strike, I erase. She left me out of her vacation, so I made sure they never forgot who paid for the escape.